How's it going? We'll get going here in just a few minutes. Go ahead and get your cones set up if you haven't already. We'll use our normal 10. We'll wait for a few more people to join us, and we'll get rolling here in about 2 minutes. Welcome for those just joining us. We'll get started here in just a minute. Go ahead and get your cones set up right now if you haven't already. 10 cones in a line for our footwork. All right. Looks like we're a little light today, but that's okay. Maybe some others will join us. But either way, welcome back to competitive goalkeeper training. Week 9. It's crazy to think we've been doing this virtually for 9 weeks. What we will do today is we will get through our footwork as per usual. Then you will need a little bit of concrete like we did a few weeks back, where we're going to get a little bit of footwork in with a bounce of the ball. I'll talk you through that. The edge of your driveway, the edge of your back porch is fine. You don't need to go looking for something brand new. Wherever you're at, we can make work. And then from there, get into hitting the deck. So a lot of diving today, focusing on the techniques involved there. And then at the end, a little bit of handling as always, just to keep us moving, keep us loose, keep us focused. So without further ado, go ahead, get your cones set up, and we will start here as soon as I walk back over towards those orange cones for our footwork. Welcome. As always, I'll talk you through everything we do, give you the number of times that we're doing it. Dynamic stretching on the way back will be dealer's choice, whatever you need, whatever needs a little bit of attention. Focus on your body shape as you go through all these. We want to have good shoulder width, feet stance on the balls of our feet, a little bit of bend in the knees, back straight, hands are relaxed, right? We're not moving like a track runner. We're moving like a goalkeeper, okay? Here we go. First time, 1 foot in each rung of the ladder. Here we go. Play. Set at the end, dynamic on the way back. Same thing again. This time, 2 feet in each. If you go through the first time with your right foot as your first foot, next time, go through with your left foot as your first foot. So get 1 with each. Here we go, 2 feet. Same thing again, leave with the opposite foot. Lateral over the cones. Remember not to cross your feet. Keep your good stance we just identified earlier. Making sure that our chest, shoulders, hips, everything is faced forward here, not twisting. Nice and quick and light, one each direction. Here we go. Same thing other way. This time, forward shuffle. Lots of small, quick, choppy steps. Head stays level. Shouldn't have a whole lot of bobbing and weaving. Good body stance. And as I get through the cones, I should look like a goalkeeper. It should burn if you do it right. One time, here we go. Same thing, this time backwards. Really emphasize the drop step as you're going through each rung of your ladder. As we get through, then we want to make sure that we open the hips so we can see where we're going. Get yourselves too quickly. Again, maintaining that good body shape, feet shoulder width apart the entire time. Chest stays forward, nice and quick. Here we go. A little bit of knee injury prevention for the next one. Skiers, stop at each cone. As we jump, we want to land nice and light. Ball of your foot, good center of balance. Knee that you're landing on stays over your ankle. Don't lean forward. Don't let it buckle on you. Making sure that we have good form and hold. Launch, hold. Really pay extra attention to making sure that you're landing cleanly and everything is nice and firm so the knee is stable. One time through, here we go. Should be a total of 5 on each side. Play. Make sure you hold it for a second, get low, and explode up. Next, we're going to do one-footed hops through each rung of the ladder. Be light, be quick. Not looking for height, we're looking for speed and control. Land as light as possible, back up off the ground as quick as possible. Opposite leg is used to propel you and for balance. Here we go. One with each foot. Other leg. Last one, ball in your hand. Mini high balls through each gate. As always, we take off with 1 foot, land on 2, drive the knee up, and then when we land, ball should be here, highest point, where we can see it still, not back here, not down here. Good loud keeper call on each gate, 1 time through. Play. Keeper! 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 And relax. Cones up. Stretch whatever you may need. Get a quick drink. And then come right back. When you come back, you will need a ball, 2 cones, and a bit of concrete. All right. As you make your way back, make sure you can find yourself a little bit of concrete. You'll need a couple of cones, just like you see here, and a soccer ball. Question from the chat was, what time will we be ending? As always, we'll go at least 45 minutes. So it'll be 3:15 at the earliest, probably closer to 3:30. If you need to take off at any point in time, no problem. These are always taped, and they'll be available on St. Gramercy YouTube channel. So you will need 2 cones, yard apart, a soccer ball, and I think you can see it in my screen, a little bit of concrete. What you're going to be doing is starting here, for those who've never done this before, holding the ball in a good proper grip, good contour grip, fingertips, arms relaxed, okay? And then what we're going to be doing is holding the ball at head height and dropping it so that it bounces straight in front of us. After you drop, then you're going to quickly move across, move back, and catch the ball in that grip again. So demo, it looks like this. A drop, move over, catch it before the 3rd bounce. Stick it clean, we go again, okay? There will be a total of 10 reps. Start on your left-hand cone, move to your right, move back, catch. That's 1. I'll do it with you so we have a timing frame of reference. Once we're done with that, then we'll go again, okay? Here we go. On your own time. Ready? Play. 1. Try to really make sure you get set at that 2nd cone before coming back. 2. 3. 4. 5. Ooh. Sure, don't drop it off the edge of your concrete. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Relax for a moment. Next set, we will do the same thing, except we will be starting here and then working left to right instead of right to left. Take a quick breather for a second, about 10 seconds, then we will go again. Really make sure as we get here that we're setting before coming back with a quick footwork. Here we go. 10 times. Ready. Play. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good work. Want to just get in the habit of thinking about how we move, getting set, and the quality of our catching technique. Obviously, it's not coming at pace, but we can still focus on the way it feels in our hands every single time. Get a drink, a little stretch, whatever you may need. And then when you come back, you will need a ball and a little bit of grass. All right. Grab a quick sip and then we will get going. All right. A little bit of a game here that we usually do to get us thinking, get us playing, but more importantly, get us hitting the deck. We'll go through each set about a minute, maybe a little quicker this time. Usually we go about 90 seconds. Each time the number is called, execute the move associated with the number. So can we think and play? 1 is going to be a dive to your left. As always, you will be working as you're waiting for the call to be made. Good body stance, looking like a goalkeeper. Bounce, catch, stick it every time. Then if you hear number 1, you would take the ball in your right hand. Step forward with your left foot, and you're going to roll the ball forward to your left-hand side. That roll, as always, symbolizes the plant step of that shooter, which is the goalkeeper's visual cue to get set. So roll happens, get set, execute dive to your left. So it would be 1, roll, set, step and play. Okay, 2, same thing, ball in my left hand, step forward with my right foot, roll, set, step and dive to my right. That's 1 and 2. We will go for 60 seconds. Make sure we're working while we're waiting for numbers to be called, and make sure we're quick. Here we go. Starting in 5. On the move, everybody on the bounce. Let's go. And play. Everybody should be on the move, bouncing the ball around, light on your feet, waiting for the call. 1. Good. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. 2. Good stuff. I'm seeing some good extension. Make sure we're getting set though. So if you have to take a little off your roll, so it's not 10 yards away from you by the time you want to get set, that's no problem. 2 again. Really emphasize getting set. Set, step, play. There we go. Better, better, better. Last few seconds here. Let's keep the work rate up. 1. Good work, good work, good work. 1 again, right away. Get that heart rate up. Make sure we're rolling forward so we can dive forward. Everything we do is attack, attack, attack. 2. Good, and freeze there, freeze there, freeze there. So we had somebody who had some technical difficulties on the chat, no problem. We're playing our command game. 1, if you hear the number 1 called, you'll be diving to your left. So just like we do every week, roll the ball through your legs, dive left. 2 will be dive right, which is what we just did. So now we're gonna add 2 new numbers. We're gonna add 3 and 4. 3 is going to be a collapse dive to your left. So what will be happening is you'll be working, as we talked about, bouncing the ball, quick little shuffle steps, and then you will hear 3, collapse dive to your left. So we come to a standstill, toss the ball out in front of you in the air to your left. That's your shooter's rhythm, your visual cue to get set, set, step, and then execute the collapse dive. Make sure we step directly at the ball. Chest, body goes over the knee, hands straight to it, catch it, pin it to the ground. So it'd be here, toss, set, step, and play. 4 will be the same thing to the right-hand side. So I would be working, 4 is called, toss, set, step, hunt the ball down, good finishing shape, backhand, top hand, grounds the third hand, legs and arms up to protect our body and face. 3 and 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are in play, starting now. Off you go on the move. Good, let's get right into it. 3. Good. A couple of us, I saw our toss get away from us. If you have to take a quick little shuffle step to get there before you execute your dive, no problem. 4. Good work. Let's make sure we're getting back up off the ground as quickly as we possibly can and right back to work. This is our fitness as well as our technical work. Here we go. 1. Think and play. Who remembers 1? Good stuff. I like it. Good. And right away, 3. Execute the moves associated with the number called. 4. Good. Up as quick as we can. Last second or 2 here. Let's go. 2. Good. And relax. Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Approach your cameras. Get a little stretch while you're listening. We'll give you 5 and 6 now. Last 2 numbers we're going to add. 5 is going to be a high ball. You can, as always, you can either toss it to yourself, or if your ground is firm enough where you can give it a good bounce and then attack it, that's totally up to you. What I would like to see, though, is us remember to focus on our form, which is up off 1 foot. So if I'm jumping off my left foot, I'm driving my right knee up for power and protection. My hands are hunting the ball down so that I'm catching it at the highest point possible. The very peak of my jump is where I want to be catching this ball. And I want to catch it here, not here. A forward can head this ball out of my hands. Up here, no way. This is my advantage. Make sure we use it. When you land on 2 feet, good solid base. So it would be here, 5, up, land, good firm base. 6 will be the same thing, except now instead of catching it, we're going to be punching it. So technique, thumbs are closed, strike that, fists are closed, thumbs are out though. This is a broken thumb waiting to happen. So be here. Good, firm, flat surface with the fists. We start at the chest and move up and out. So we're looking for that trajectory. So I would give myself a little toss, a little punch, and if I can, catch it right away. So 5 is a high ball, 6 is a high ball punch. Here we go. Last minute. Play. Right away with the new one. 5. Good loud keeper call. Good form. Up off 1, land on 2, finish through the ball. All right, 4. As soon as you finish the number executed, get right back to that working, resting pace that we're talking about with the quick shuffles and the bounces, sticking everyone clean. 3. Good work. We're right back up at it. Excellent job, excellent job. Keep the work rate up. 6. Good, and 1. Well done, well done. Thinking and playing, I like it. 2. Well done. 3. Good. Catch and pin. Hands extended. Don't land on that elbow. Broken rib waiting to happen. 4. Well done. Well done. Make sure we don't roll on our back as we finish our dives. Keep your chest perpendicular to the ground. 5. Good work. Make sure you give that good loud keeper call. Scare them. Last one, and 6. Good stuff. Relax, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent work so far. Well done. Grab a little sip, and then when you come back, you will need some cones and whatever soccer balls you have handy. Okay, about 30 seconds to get a drink and have that stuff ready to go. I will be setting up what I would like to see from you. Go ahead when you get done with your drink and start working on it from your end. And when you're done, come back to your camera. Good work. Excellent. So hopefully you can see what I've got set up here. We've got 6 cones. The first cone, no problem. Thanks on the chat. Good work. We'll see you next time. The first cone will be your starting cone. There's no soccer ball there. You're going to walk up 2 yards and then walk over 4, strike that 4 yards, set your next cone, and then repeat all the way up until you have a little zigzag that are all about 4 yards apart from one another. If you have multiple soccer balls, set them up as I have here. If you only have one soccer ball, that's totally fine. What we'll do is we'll have you do this the whole time with the ball in your hands. I'll explain both versions here momentarily. What we're looking for is to get set every time, execute good diving technique, and to get a little bit of fitness out of this. The additional little wrinkle is that with the last ball that I'm pointing at right here, after you execute your dive, I want you to get up and serve yourself a high ball. So I will demonstrate it right now as if you had the full amount of soccer balls available, and then I will immediately go back in and demo it as if you only had one ball. So eyes are here so you can see what we're looking for. So I'm going to start on my first cone. Whenever I'm ready to play, I'm going to work to this cone. After I finish executing my save on this ball, I'm going to get up and get around the cone. That's very important, because as we get around the cone, we want to get set before making the save on the next ball. So it would look like this. Set, step, make my save, leave the ball, get up quickly, set. Again, same thing. Get those hands low, set. Shoot the hands along the ground, get around, set. Making sure we're diving forward every time. Last ball, set. And then now I would get up, get around my cone, serve myself a high ball, cue bar, and finish. That would be what it would look like if you had 5 soccer balls. If you only have one, it would look like this. I would do the exact same thing, except the ball would be in my hands the whole time. So I really have to focus on getting low, shooting my hands. So it would be here. Set, step and dive. Notice how I'm getting low and sliding through the ball. Not just falling. Step and push and extend those hands. Set, extend. Last one. Set, extend. Up we get. High ball, finish clean. Whichever way you have the ability to do it, go ahead and get yourself prepared. We'll start in 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Ready, play. Well done. I love what I'm seeing. I see attention to detail. We're not just flying through it. We're taking the time. We're doing it correctly. We're sticking things. We're getting around the cone as asked. We're getting set before each rep. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. So much of this position and successes or failures in it is due to the little details and which ones you take care of. So once you've done your first time through, that's 1. You owe me 2, so get your second set in at your own pace when you're ready. And then when you're finished, approach your camera. Get your 2 reps in and then approach your camera. Well done. Let's keep that work right up. Excellent job. Excellent job. Finish strong. Again, applause to you all for the attention to detail. Great stuff. Get a little sip. And then what we're going to do when we come back is move on to a moving ball for a low ball save. So get a drink. And then when you come back, you'll be on your cones. You will only need 1 ball. Here we go. 30 seconds and then be ready to play. About 5 seconds, get to where you need to be. This time, everything remains the same, with the exception of the ball will now be rolled. So you have to time your roll a little bit. Roll it directly at your cone, so you're attacking this ball on a forward angle. As you roll it, again, plant step from the shooter. That's our cue to get set. So roll, set, execute your dive. Get around the cones, rinse, wash, repeat, high ball at the end. So it would look like this. Set. Get up quick as I can. Set. 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 Last one. Set. Around the cone. Finish with a high ball. You have 2 times through. Starting now. Play. Make sure we get set after that roll. If you have to take a couple little shuffle steps before you dive, do it. Make sure we get set. Good work, good work. Finish up that first set, walk on back, get yourselves ready, and then on your own time, execute your second set. Good work. Remember, as we go to shoot those hands to the ball, both hands travel together. It's not 1, then 2. There's a string in between your thumbs. One hand goes, pulls the other one with you. Really make sure we shoot that top shoulder across. Don't leave it hanging. Shoot that top shoulder with you. Both hands together, straight to the ball. Keep the work rate up. I know it's hot. You're all doing well. I like what I'm seeing. Finish that second rep up strong. Good work. As you finish, go ahead, get a drink. We're going to do one more progression through this, and then we will move on, okay? Work rate's been great so far, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it up. Good, so just listen as you're getting your drinks. This time, exact same pattern, finish with a high ball, but now we're all going to be doing collapse dives. So a ball that's in the air from a shooter, catch, pin to the ground, top hand, back hand, ground's the third hand, and we're sliding into it. We're not power diving, we're not big tree fall hard, okay? Step, punt the ball down, and slide into it. So I will be here, I will toss, which is my visual cue, then execute my save, get around the cone, all the way through 5 times. So it looks like this. Toss, set, catch and pin. Ground, set. That one got away from me, so I had to take some shuffle steps before I executed my dive. Same thing. Slide in nice and easy. Finish with a high ball. That is 1. You have 2. Play. Let's go. Last progression here. I like what I'm seeing. A couple of us, our tosses are getting away, but we're still adding the shuffle steps in. It's awesome. Keep that up. When you're making this save, in an ideal world, this is waist high or below when you go to catch this ball. I realize we're not dealing with shots. We're dealing with a ball that we're tossing to ourselves. So you may have to try to play around with your service a little bit, but do the best you can. Well done. See some of us already starting that second rep. Good work. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Keep the work rate high, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure as we finish our dive, we don't roll on our backs. Some of us are starting to roll and we're opening ourselves up. That's how mistakes happen, as well as potential injury. Finish that second rep up, good work. And as you're done, approach your camera. Well done. Good work indeed. Grab yourself a drink, take a minute, and then when you come back, we will have one little 2-shot sequence in the net, and then we will finish with our handling. So about 10 seconds, get a drink, and then be back at your camera so you can see what I'm going to set up for you. Great job. So you're going to need 3 cones. First cone, in the very middle of your goal, right on the end line. Next cone, 1 step in on your post, and then walk 3 steps forward. Doesn't have to be big strides, just normal strides. Same thing to the other side. 1, 1, 2, 3. You will need 2 soccer balls. Actually, strike that. You will only need 1. So what we're going to do here is a little 2-shot sequence. First time through, you're going to start on your middle cone, just in front of it, ball in your hand. You're going to roll the ball to your right, at the cone to your right-hand side. As we just did in our second to last sequence there, you will execute a low ball dive to that rolled ball. Once you make that save, I want you to get up and get around that cone with your feet. Coming back, urgent footwork, recovery footwork as fast as we can, back to the starting point. Now, once I get back here, now I'm going to toss the ball and I'm going to execute my collapse dive. Once I execute my collapse dive, then I'm going to get up and get around that cone, fast as I can, recovery footwork, get back here and get set. That is 1 rep. So at speed, it looks like this. Set, execute my dive, get around my cone, recovery footwork, set, collect, recovery footwork, set. That is 1. Once I get done with my rep, take a second or 2, take a breath, and then go again. You have a total of 3, so I don't want you speeding through it. Work as hard as you possibly can during the rep, then take a couple seconds and relax. Get your breath back. Then go again. 3 times through total on your own pace. Ready? Play. Good. Recovery footwork around that cone. Drop step crossover to get back. Don't backpedal. Turn and run. Still keeping your head facing the field, which will naturally turn you into a crossover step. Well done, well done, well done. Let's keep the work rate up. 3 good quality reps. Good, execute your collapse dive, and then get back to your starting position as quickly as you possibly can to end your rep. Good, take a breath. Go again when you're ready. Good, like it. Finish up your last rep. Keep working hard, keep working hard. Remember that recovery footwork is not a shuffle or a back pedal, it's a crossover step. It's like you're turning and running. Finish it up, finish it up, finish it up. Well, make sure we don't forget to finish at the starting cone on the end of the last rep. Good. This time, you're going to reverse what we just did. This is all our last progression, and then we're getting into our handling, so make sure we put the work in here. You're going to execute your rolled low ball dive to your left-hand side. Get around your cone, recovery footwork back to the starting points. Collapse dive to the right, get around your cone, recovery footwork back to the starting point. So exactly what we just did, but now you're low ball left, collapse dive right, okay? You have 3 reps, starting in 10. Here we go. Get to where you need to be. Last 3 repetitions of the day. Focus on your work rate and focus on quality of technique. We want quality, quality, quality. Here we go. Play. All done. Make that save. Up as fast as you can. Drop, step, and recover. We've made a save, but we've given up a rebound. That's what we're trying to simulate. Now we have to recover and get ourselves back into a good position to potentially make the second save, right? So all of this is game-like training, trying to put you in scenarios that you might actually see in a match, or at least as well as we can without real shooters. Keep the work rate up, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We're almost done. Almost done for the day. Once you've finished, approach your camera. Finish that last rep up. Good work, good work, good work, good work. All right. So grab a sip if you need it. When you come back, you will need a soccer ball and a little bit of grass with which to work. I need to adjust my camera. Apologies. There we go. Need a little bit of grass with which to work so we can get our handling in. We're only going to do 3 progressions today. So we want to make sure that we're getting as much out of them as we possibly can. We do 2 rounds of 30 seconds each. I'll talk you through it all. First round, you set your number. Second round, you try to beat it or tie it. So push yourselves, push yourselves, push yourselves. First one we're going to do, I lied. We're going to do 4 progressions today. First one we're going to do is here. 1 arm behind your leg, 1 arm in front with the ball in between your knees. Toss the ball up and switch your hands. So from the side, it would look like that, okay? Back and forth. Each time I successfully complete the transfer, that's 1. Keep track of how many you're able to do in a row without dropping it in 30 seconds. That's your number. And then in the second round, you will try to tie or beat that number. We will have very little time in between rounds, like 5 seconds max. So make sure you are staying ready so we can get through that second round right away. Here we go. Starting in 3. Keep track of your reps. And go. Here we go. Try to keep your body still. Have your hands do the work. Should be all fingertips. Should be no slap. Should be light. Well done. Well done. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds left. Push yourselves. Time. Freeze there. So keep that number in your head that you just got. We're going to start again in 5 seconds. We'll go 30 more seconds, and then you try to tie or beat that number. Here we go. Ready. Play. Tie or beat that number. Tie or beat that number. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. You're halfway there. Halfway there. Can we be focused? Can we be clean, especially when we're tired? 5 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. Push yourselves. Time. Freeze there. Thumbs up if you tied or beat it. Couple of us. Well done. Well done indeed. Next one right away is going to be front to back. So we're going to start with the ball in our fingers in between our knees, and then we're going to toss the ball up, and we're going to move our hands around behind. So now I catch this ball with my hands behind my knees. And I would switch, trying to keep my body as still as I can, keeping my head as still as I can. Sideways, so you can see the picture, it would look like this. Okay? 2 30-second rounds. First round, you set your number. Second round, you tie or beat it. Here we go. We'll start in 10 seconds. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Start slow, get a rhythm to you. Focus on it being nice and soft and light with the fingertips. And as you get more comfortable, then you can go faster. Halfway. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Keep it up, keep it up. 5 seconds. Push, 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 push. Try to tie or beat your number. Time. Freeze there. Thumbs up if you tied or beat your number. Well done, well done, well done. Excellent. Right away, next one. You're going to need to be sitting down with your ball in your hands. Lean back a little bit so you're resting on your bottom. You want your right leg up off the ground slightly, and then you want your left leg higher. So we're going to be sitting like this. Ball should be in my right hand. I'm going to pass the ball through my legs, and I'm going to switch and pass back and forth. Ball should stay on a straight line, and I want to switch my legs. So a little bit of core work as we go. Try to see if you can have your heels never hit the ground. First round, try to set that number. Second round, we will tie or beat it. Here we go, starting in 5. And play. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep up, keep it up, keep it up. Make sure we're not laying on our backs. 10 seconds. Can you push yourselves? 5 seconds. Push, 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 push. Set that number high. And time. Good stuff. Second round coming up shortly. Remember, tie or beat the number you just set. Playing in now. Here we go. Play. Good work. Good work. Tiring stuff. But push through. This is what makes us better. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Time. Freeze there. Thumbs up if you tied or beat your score. Nice. That's what I like to see. Good. Eyes here. Last one of the day. This one again. Activating the core. Going to be on our back side. You're going to have your legs straight up in front of you like this. Make sure we're not laying back. You want to try to be up to activate that core. And you're going to take your ball and make a circle around your knees. So I'm going clockwise. If I were to do clockwise for my first round, then when I try to tie or beat my number, next round, I want to go counter. So first round, go one direction. Second round, go the opposite direction. Last minute of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure we push through this here. Starting in 5. Here we go. And play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Last minute. Like what I'm seeing. Keep working, keep working, keep working. Halfway. Keep working. The end is in sight, ladies and gentlemen. Keep working. 5 seconds. Let's go. Time. Freeze there. Excellent job. So, keeping that number in mind. Second round coming. Tie or beat that number. This is your last 30 seconds of the day. So push, 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 push. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Here we go. Last 30 seconds. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Put the work in, put the work in. Let's go, let's go. Love the work rate. Keep it up. You're halfway. Let's go, let's go. 10 seconds. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. 5. Last 5 seconds of the day. Come on. 2, 1. Time. Excellent stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent stuff indeed. You are done. Fantastic work today. As always, it's always a pleasure to work with you all. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for continuing to show up, put the work in. As always, stay safe, be well, stronger together. Go green. We'll see you all next time. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Great stuff, y'all. See you next week.
All on this way today.
Take care.